Hi everyone, I'm Stephanie Cantu with She Cantu Homes, and today I'm here with Mr. Scott San Miguel, who is leading our Realtor Radar class on February 27th, the Friday, from 12 to 2 p.m. If you're a realtor watching this, drop a yes in the comments so we know that you've joined us. And realtors, nobody trains us for this part of the job until now. So Scott, let's get into it. Why is safety training specifically important for realtors?
Well, for realtors, you guys are public facing, so you guys see different people, usually unknown and in very unknown places, right? So when we first started talking about this course, it really surprised me that there was no official training for situational awareness. Now, for me, coming from 15 years of corrections and security experience, it's second nature for me. The thought that y'all don't have formalized training on this is just mind blowing to me. And I think everybody should at least have some basic understanding of situational awareness.
Exactly. That's why we wanted to put this class together. And how is this a little bit different from just general safety training?
So, a lot of general safety training is going to be just PowerPoint reading, what actually is situational awareness. And for us in the law enforcement correctional side, we call it death by PowerPoint. And that's something that is old school to think about it. So I'm trying to adapt it into more of a reality-based training scenario. So are you going to be up and fighting people? No. Are you going to be, an MMA fighter when you leave or master Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? No, you're not. But you are going to be able to be perceptually aware, situation aware, make quick decisions, and basically keep yourself safe in all situations.
Tell me a little bit about the tools that you think that realtors are going to walk away with from this class.
Well, the whole concept of this class is framed around the mythology of radar, right? Recognize, assess, decide, act, and report. So you are going to be able to quickly analyze the situation that you're in and make an appropriate reaction, right? A lot of people think that when you recognize a threat, you're going to be doing some crazy roundhouse Chuck Norris kick, but acting on a threat could be as simple as reshifting your weight or stopping the interaction before it even escalates to that situation. And that's what we want to do. We want to make sure that we are safe and going home at the end of the day.
So this isn't anything realtors should be afraid of. This isn't something that should feel scary, or they should, be intimidated by this class at all, right?
Correct. So this class is going to be more preventative, right? I am going to be showing you at the very end some disengaging techniques, but mostly you want to be able to perceive and prevent the threat. Everything else besides just getting away with your life, that's going to be up for the law enforcement people or security personnel. Y'all are not uh, MMA professional fighters, and I don't expect anybody to come in here knowing how to be able to restrain a 6'5", 285 pound male, which is incredibly hard. I can tell you that.
What do you think is one of the common mistakes that realtors and people in our industry make when it comes to personal safety? What's one of the common mistakes?
What I can tell you the most common mistake is, and this literally goes across all fields that I've worked in, is looking up from that phone. Everybody is so engaged in social media now that people are just walking around and just glued to that phone, and you're not looking up and being present in the actual situation that you're in. So if you're not looking, how can you see a threat coming? Can't.
Exactly, exactly. So, who do you think would be ideal to attend, our event, our class that we're going to be having?
Should be basically for anybody who is trying to understand safety, basically. Your realtors, your brokers, uh, title agents, everybody that is seeing the public, because like you have stated before, you guys meet strangers on a daily basis, and you're not expert on that person's life. So
Mhm.
you don't know what's going on. And that's something that I feel correlates with us, which is why I wanted to help bring this class, because in law enforcement and security, you're dispatched to somewhere and you don't know what's going on. So these are all tools that are taught to us that can be translated very easily to the everyday field professional.
That's why we wanted to bring this class to everyone, help my peers feel confident and being prepared. And we're just going to be looking out for each other because we're all out there meeting public facing clients. Being prepared is so important. So again, here are the details one more time. Everybody who's planning to make it, our realtors, it's going to be Friday, February 27th from 12 to 2 at First Titles Education Building at 4461 South Staples. We're going to have the link to register here in the comments below and the caption below. Mr. CJ Frost with Neighborhood Loans is going to be bringing lunch for us. So he has generously provided that. So make sure that you RSVP and save your seat for our event coming up. And Scott, just kind of in closing, what's one thing that you think realtors should be ready for?
You should come with an open mind, ready to just absorb the information. There is going to be a lot of information thrown at you, and I don't expect you guys to memorize everything, but through this reality-based training that I'm trying to provide, I hope it becomes second nature to you guys. This is something that when you leave, you should be able to walk confidently, be able to instill these skills into your everyday life. And at the end of the day, it's your safety.
Make sure if you see this video right now, share it with your fellow realtors. Just can't wait to see you all. So thank you again, Scott, for joining us and look forward to seeing you on Friday the 27th.
Of course, thank you
Bye.
for having me. Bye.